Hi, y'all. I hope this thing is working. I do this on my phone, and I swear it's not easy to do this on your phone. Okay. Baby Yoda doesn't want to stay up either. Okay, I've got my laptop pulled up. Hi, y'all. I'm going to try to look at this on my computer because it's hard to look at it on the phone. Hi. Let's see here. It's hard to like get it all together because just the way you have to do it, when you have to do it on your phone. So hi Melanie, hi Jeff, hi Lauren. Oh gosh, look at all y'all. Hi guys. Hi. Okay, so this course does delay it a little bit, I think. So, well, how y'all doing? Man, what a crazy time we're in right now. Just everything going on, and I mean, it's just crazy. Hey, hi Taylor. Hi Hannah. we got another celebrity YouTuber joining us today. Taylor, the New Hampshire hiker. She's on here. Yeah. So today I'm thinking. So when I put this out here though, to do whether I was going to do a live video or do just a pre-recorded video, it was pretty much almost a half and half. And so I just kind of wanted to still try to do something live, you know. I mean, I'm here at home, and let me know if this lighting is all right, because I turned the lights down so it wouldn't be so like obnoxious, but if it gets too dark, I just realized I don't have my little light on. There, that makes it better. Can y'all tell I don't know what I'm doing? Okay, there's Baby Yoda says hi. It's finally working. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nick. Hi, Kendra. Walter. Albert. Holly. Hi. Okay, lighting's good. Okay, good. Okay, so the way I'm thinking to do this video today is, you know, we'll just kind of hang out here, chit-chat a little. Y'all ask me your questions. I have a bunch of questions that people had already submitted and asked me, and I had kind of thought maybe I would, in the second half of this, maybe answer those questions. I have a feeling some of the questions are going to end up being similar, like the same. So I just want to be able to give anyone an opportunity who obviously watches this later to kind of skip to the questions part. I know sometimes it's, I think, hard to watch a live video later. So, hi guys, my gosh, look at all y'all. Man, I've got like over 100 of y'all in here now. This is awesome. You guys are the best. Hi Stacy, hi Albert, Dan, Recovery Hikes, Kayak Life. I'm trying to give y'all a shout out. Hi Barbara, Ashley, Amanda, Lauren. I hope I'm saying your name right. Lauren, I hope that's right. You know, sometimes when you read a name, hi Josh, Discovering in Color. I'm trying to catch all of y'all. Leslie, Julie, Thomas, Chasing Soul, Dawn, Sheepdog, Mary. You guys are awesome. Hillbilly Hikes, Walter, Skimble. You guys are awesome. Okay, let me see if I can get to some like questions here. So we'll kind of get into it. Trevor asked the odds of getting back out on trail by summer. At this point, I have no idea. I have no idea. I know we're probably pretty much in quarantine until the end of April, at least. So I was kind of having sort of some plans in my head of what I was going to do, but I'm not even going to like try to think about it too much. I think at least until the 1st of May. And probably whatever's happening the 1st of May is probably going to determine whether or not I even try to get back out this year. Truthfully, I don't really want to do a southbound hike. Flip-flop, I don't mind to do a flip-flop, but I don't know if I want to do a southbound. Look, it's Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, they said hi. All the way from Ontario, Canada. That's so awesome. Use a 500K bulb for better lighting. I know. My setup sucks. I'm just going to tell y'all. I'm using my phone. I have like my bedside lamp, and I did get this little light ring. I've got to do better, but I'm not there yet, guys. So I'm sorry. I'm not as professionally set up as a lot of other YouTubers. Sorry. Hip Hikes and Adventure said, "You're on our TV." Oh God, I don't even want to know what I look like. Let's see here. Chase and saw any hikes you plan for after AT? So yeah, that's been some of the questions people were asking me, and so actually, when I decided to quit my job and cash in my 401k, which by the way was very small for 401k, like I didn't have that much money in it, so it's not like it was that big of a like loss to cash it in. The plan had been, or I'd hoped it would be, is that I would be able to through hike the AT, and then if all went well, I had planned to through hike the PCT. So it's one of the reasons why, you know, I was like, I'm just going to quit my job at this point. But obviously, with everything going on, I don't know what the future holds at this point. I still have those goals. I still kind of want to do those, but I guess we'll just have to see. Oh, I know that. Oh, recovery hikes. I was supposed to start a week from today, but now we're looking at 53 weeks from today. Yeah, I know, that sucks. Someone asked me, why did you decide to start early? Because I'm 45, almost 46, and I thought I needed to kind of acclimate myself to hiking every single day, and I thought I needed to start out with low miles. So that's why I said I wanted to start earlier. Plus, I was trying to beat the bubble. I'm a big talker, and I like to talk with people, but I am pretty introverted, and I don't like big crowds. It kind of freaks me out, and I get real like nervous, and it kind of weirds me out. So that's why I started early. And for those who've asked, yes, I don't regret starting early. I would start early again. I still hate cold, but I would still start early. What kind of shoes did you wear, and did you have trouble with blisters? No, I had 0 blisters. I had 0 foot pains, and I wore Saucony Peregrine, I think is how they're pronounced. I don't even know how you pronounce them, but they worked awesome for me. Hallie Scott, his name's Scott. Hallie Scott is his YouTube channel name, and he said that he's going to be back out. He's going to try to southbound it. Man, you're going to have that done in like 3 months. You're such a fast hiker, you and Taylor both. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments. I know this is like it's live. The live streams are a little chaotic, but I still enjoy them. I feel like I'm kind of chit chatting with y'all. Aaron, what do you usually think about while you are hiking? Oh my gosh, everything. I thought a lot about my husband and my family, and yeah, I think I thought a lot about that. I have a tendency to get very philosophical, and I started thinking about deeper thoughts of life. So that's kind of what went through my head. Yeah, Lauren, yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, it's not, but never say never. You never know. I still want to be optimistic, but I'm realistic enough to know that, yeah, there's a good chance I may not be able to get back out this year, but hopefully, maybe. How long will Baby Yoda be a baby? That's a good question. I don't know, because he's already 50 years old, so I don't know. How long are you going to be a baby? As long as he'll always be my baby. Are you a little sunburnt? Oh, honey, that's just no makeup. I did definitely get some sun from the trail, but I think it might be this ring light, so sorry. Yeah. Why do you... Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to miss anybody's questions. I'm not very good at this. Jerry is here, but he's like hiding out right now. Why did they make you leave because of the coronavirus? I mean, it initially wasn't making us, it was asking us. but unfortunately, it has kind of turned into kind of a force. Like pretty much, if you hike, you're not going to be, recognized kind of thing. But yeah, it was because of the virus situation. Nick said about every AT thru hiker that he's heard of said they realized their mistakes in the first 300 miles. What changes will you make when you get back on trail? I actually don't have that many changes, because the reality is the mistakes I was making, I already knew the mistakes, I already knew what to do. But when you're out there, especially like when the weather's not great, you have a tendency to just not be thinking rationally, sort of. So like when my gear froze, it was probably more clothing than gear, I suppose. But when all that froze, it was more just the fact that I just let my brains kind of go out the window. So the only changes I'm making is I did get a pack cover. It's going to be here any day now. I got it from Z Packs. So I do have a Dyneema pack cover. And I bought a collapsible Nalgene bottle that another thru hiker was using, and I'm going to use that for when I'm in my tent and I need to go to the bathroom at night, and I don't have to get out of my tent because I'm lazy like that and I don't like doing it. So yeah, that's what I did. What was your job before the AT? I was a web developer, and well, they take you back. I'm pretty sure they hired someone else to replace me. So, and probably considering I still kind of want to do more hiking, I don't know. I'm just kind of holding out right now and letting my husband be my sugar daddy. Did you encounter any wildlife? 2 deer on the trail, and no, I never saw any bears. And no, there was no wildlife around my tent or anything that I know of. Do you carry cash or card? Both. Not very much cash, but a little bit. No, I don't know. I'm not sure how long I'm going to wait. Melissa asked if I was waiting 53 weeks. I guess I was reading someone else who said they were going to wait till next year. Nikki, what has been your favorite and least favorite thing about the AT? Favorite thing, just honestly the outdoors, just every day seeing something different. Even if it's only a little different, seeing something different. It was just, I love that. I love the people. As someone who's pretty introverted, I did not think I would actually like that as much. I thought I would be someone who didn't want to really interact with people very much, and I found just some incredibly amazing people, and not just hikers on the trail or people in the trail towns or the trail angels, but I mean all of you guys. It's just been amazing. You do not look your age. Oh, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. I'm kind of act like a kid, I guess. Dang it, I hate it when it does that. It skipped ahead on me. Oh, shoot. I know if you guys are watching this from your computer, you can see the chat, but if you're not, I don't know if you, well, I guess you can on your phone, maybe. How much better shape was I in before and after? So, I mean, I was hiking almost every single weekend, hiking or backpacking, almost every single weekend for about 5 years. I mean, quite literally almost every weekend. I thought I was in pretty good shape as far as hiking goes, but truthfully, when I got out there, I was like, whoa, this is a lot harder than I ever could have dreamt how hard it was, at least for me. But I did get in shape, I thought, pretty quick. I got pretty quickly where my cardio, I could go up a hill the whole way and not stop. And I don't know. So I did think I was getting a lot better at it when I was hiking. What will you do to stay in shape? Well, I would be hiking right now, but with quarantine, I'm trying to like do the right thing and just stay at home, because I would have to drive somewhere to go, and I don't know. Plus I think it actually depressed me a little bit more to be out hiking when I know I want to be on the trail. If I find out for sure I can't hike this year, then I'm gonna, as soon as I can, I'm gonna start hiking again. You know, I'll at least do that. Did you feel you had trail legs by hot springs? I definitely felt much stronger. And I don't know if they were trail legs or not, but I mean, I pretty much could hike. I mean, I got to where I was hiking like 16 miles a day average, like that last week, and I wasn't sore. I felt great. So I guess you could say that. I felt like by Hot Springs I had literally got into my groove. I was ready for the weather. I was just kind of like, yeah, I've got this. Oh well. So he said, hi, Jerry. I wish he would come in here. He's outside. Maybe he'll come in. What trail app do I use? That gut hook is what I used on the AT. And I used the AWOL guide, printed with AWOL guide as well. This like looks so bright. Is that better? No. Whoa, that's really bright. Okay. Hi, Charlie and Brandy. Oh, it was so nice meeting you guys on the trail. Thank you for everything. Hi, Jack. Yeah, so I think I just answered your question. I use the Gut Hook app, which is actually a pretty cool app. It does work really well. It's hard to explain it, but it pretty much, you can follow along on the trail with it, so it's pretty cool. Joan, you can pee in the tent? Like what? You can pee in the tent? If you have a cup that you can like screw the lid on, you can. I guess it's TMI, but a lot of times, especially like the nights when it was really cold or it was rainy, I would pee in my vestibule. Yeah, I know, it's probably gross, but I did. Hi, Angela, my friend's on here. Angela, she was in my last video. What was your favorite experience on the AT while you were out there? The sunrises were pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that. And then I was really excited to see all the wildflowers because I have a tendency to miss those from the past years. And I was so excited to see all the wildflowers. Oh well. Kodiak. Hi, Kodiak. Kodak. Sorry, I think I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, I can't wait till we get back out there. I never camp with it. Oh, she has a pee bottle as well. Bunions. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We're skipping that person. Oh, man. The hardest uphill that you did? I don't know, for me, I think it was that first day from Black Gap up going into North Carolina. And I think it was just because at that point, I hadn't had anything that steep and that long. And I think it was just sort of kind of a shock to me, I guess. So, Michelle, your husband's such a supportive man. Yes, he is. I wish he would come in here. I'm pretty sure you were using a Garmin on trail. I haven't, no. So yeah, I haven't used that. I might talk about that here in just a little bit. Was vlogging a lot of extra work while hiking? Yes. So appreciate your YouTube hikers. So many people like want to, not you guys obviously, but trolls or whatever, like to comment all this stuff like with hikers, and it's like you don't have any idea how hard it is just to get out and hike every day, and then to also vlog, and then it's so much. It is. I love it, and I'm not complaining about doing it, but it's a lot of work. Did it slow my hike down? A tiny bit, I suppose, here and there, but not. It wasn't. I don't feel like it was that significant of slowing me down, but. Tell us about trail magic. Oh yeah, so I know Stacy, you asked me that question. So I will say this. So before I got on the trail, and people were asking, they wanted to help me out along, through up through Maine, and I would get a lot of people comment various places, and it got to where I couldn't keep up with it. So I feel like as a YouTube thru hiker, I think, or anyone or someone who's on social media, probably you just need to, if you're doing that, have a designated spot. When I get back on trail, I will probably do it through emails. I think it's going to be easier to do it that way than trying to respond through comments and DMs. I just can't keep up with it. So I think I'm going to do it through my email. And that's my email for y'all, in case you want to know, is hikingwithbraids@gmail.com. And I would just say, if that's something you would like to do for me, then just email me and make the subject line Trail Magic, just so I know what it's about. And as far as other hikers or the other YouTubers or people on social media, I couldn't tell you what they would want. So unfortunately, you'd have to try to reach out to them directly. Maybe some of them will respond on here. So I am using a selfie stick. I use this thing, the Ultra Pod. I think most YouTubers use this. I got really lazy and I didn't use it a lot, so I usually would just hold it with my hand because I was too lazy to fool with it. And yeah, sometimes it can be, so my pack that I used has really large pockets, so I could put so much stuff in that. Those pockets were amazing. Hi Wayne. Did you feel like you were home when you saw Fontana? Yeah, it was really, yeah, I feel like I was at home. It was really cool to get there. So it was. Let's see here. Oh gosh, so many questions. What would you, yeah. So if you'd be back with Trail, yeah, the best way to contact Arrange Trail Magic, email me and Trail Magic as the subject line. And if I can't answer it, then I'll have my husband answering it. So I'll make sure he's checking. Ryan, make your own sandwich. Will you write a book? I don't know. At this point, yeah, I can't think. Hey, look who it is. I see you somewhere. Come over here. People are saying hi to you. Do you think there'll be too many people on the AT next year?
Whoa.
I don't know. I know. Don't look at the computer. Look over here.
Hello.
How did I charge my cell phone and other devices? I use this thing right here. It's a brick. It's huge. Look, this thing. Anchor. It's a 20,000 milliamp, and it worked awesome. Yeah. It never got halfway down when I used it. This will charge an iPhone about 7 times. So that's what I used. Can I get a shout out from your favorite? Hi. He doesn't talk. He can't give you a shout out. Baby Yoda doesn't talk. I mean, sorry. He don't like to talk. He just likes to sit here and, stare. Listen. Okay. Oh wow, there's so many people. You guys are so awesome. Will you ever go Max Patch? Our Max Patch several times with Jerry. So, but I'm sure future of life. What type of gloves did I had some from Walmart and those, and then I had a pair picked up out of a box, a hiker box. Then my friend Angela actually, I never got to do. I will when I go back out. Everyone's saying hi, Jerry.
Oh.
I just hopped on. Joanna, it's okay. I'm totally behind here. Your favorite view, Miles. My favorite, like I said, my favorite view. I think it was. Thank you, Susie. Oh wait, maybe she's Jonesville. Oh, somebody's watching from Africa. Man, that's awesome. And from London. Wow.
I'm jealous.
Rosario. What was Jerry's thoughts on you leaving for so long as a spouse? He was happy.
Woo! No.
I can have money of my own.
It was really weird. Moved into it not quite set up perfect yet, but it was really weird moving and her taking off. That was weird.
Weird. Did you miss me any?
Badly.
Oh. Well, we know y'all saw it. Oh, hey Frosty. Hi. Hola. I know I'm missing some of you guys. Hi everyone. Robin, Rick, and Dell, Mrs. Boyd. I can't say your first name. Carol. So many people.
A few late night Call of Duties made up.
Joanne. Okay, so I don't think there's been a whole lot more questions right now, so I'm going to go get into the questions that people had asked me online. So the first question is, hold on. See, I'm not doing very good with this. I wanted to, oh yeah. Miss Taylor asked, did you get the chance to meet other YouTube vloggers? Why, yes, I did, Taylor. Yeah, so I think 2020 was definitely a year for a lot of YouTubers this year, which is pretty cool. I mean, we had an awesome class, and man, I don't know. It's like, are we still going to be 2020 class through hikers next year? I don't know. But anyway, yes, I did. I got to meet Frosty Hikes. I met Taylor, the New Hampshire hiker, and I got to meet Hallie Scott. His channel, he's in the comments. I cannot spell that first Hallie. I cannot spell that. But he has YouTube. A guy named Light Show on the AT. Another guy who was filming for the trek, but I don't remember his name. I feel terrible, but I just kind of was with him in the car for a few minutes. The Dower Duo, met them. Oh, I hope I'm not forgetting it. Oh, I did get to meet Wild on the trail. I had wanted to, but I never caught up with him, so I didn't get to meet him. And I think there was like Camper 2020 was out there. I didn't get to meet him. The Nutty Hiker was out there. I didn't get to meet her. But, I mean, there was a bunch of us. I mean, it would have been a really good class. You all would have had a lot of great videos. But, oh well. Anyway, what is the cutoff date for you not to get back on the trail this year? My cutoff date, so, I don't know. I don't know, because part of me really doesn't want to go southbound. I think it's just going to depend on what the vibe is, you know, as far as like, I mean, are all these places going to be opening back up? I don't know. I'm just so undecided. I mean, part of me really would rather just be able to do like a flip-flop, which I mean, I could do that pretty late, because I would just go further up the trail, make sure I get to Katahdin before it closes, and then come do the rest. And I don't mind the idea of being able to hike in the fall a little bit. I love the fall. That's my favorite season. So, hi John, Shopcord. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I remember meeting him.
Aww. Okay, so let's see some other questions. Some of them I know because I've already kind of answered. As far as like my gear, what worked, what didn't. Gear. These are some of the similar questions. What would you leave behind? So I didn't really leave that much. Honestly, most of my gear worked pretty good. The only things I switched out were, I did switch out my pocket rocket for the BRS stove, and that was mainly just because it was a little bit lighter weight, and it works fine. And then I did switch out my the Neo Air X-Lite pad. I switched it out for the X-Therm, which is, excuse me, which is bigger, but it's rectangular and rectangular. Oh, I guess is that a word? It's rectangle. Anyway, and I'm so glad I did that, because I had such better sleep. Yeah, I totally don't regret it. What else? I did bring this thing initially. It's like one of those selfie stick things. That went home really quick. So let's see what else. Oh, and then this thing, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. I did have a neoprene sleeve that I used. Sorry. I'm grabbing some of my gear. I had this neoprene sleeve for my bottle, and I basically didn't even take it. And I mean, I only had my water bottle freeze one time. And yeah, it's fine. So anyway, and the neoprene socks, I did send those home. I don't think the AT gets enough snow consistently to need them, so I just sent them home. And then the only other thing I did switch out was, I had those clear nylon fume bag, whatever we call that thing, and it basically ended up, when it rained, it leaked in my bag and got a lot of my stuff wet. Luckily, I had everything in stuff sacks, so it didn't stay super wet. But anyway, I switched it for a trash compactor bag. And think that worked really good. So yeah, so that's that. Again, the trail app I used was the Gut Hook. And someone asked, what was your biggest surprise hiking AT? And I would have to say that is all of the support I have gotten. It is just, it blows my mind away how much of you guys have been so supportive in so many ways. And I mean, it just, I don't know, it humbles me beyond belief. And that, yeah, that was a huge surprise. And then I would say my biggest challenge of the AT was the weather. I think just trying to acclimate to all the different weather changes, you know, snow and cold and wind and rain. And I mean, not that I haven't hiked in all of those conditions. I think it was just kind of, I don't know, getting used to the fact that I was going to have to be out in that all the time. So, yep. Make sure I'm not missing any comments from anyone. Frosty asked, what food were you most sick of out there? Funny thing is, this was before I even started the trail, and that was Cliff Bars. But the funny thing is when I got out there, it kind of became one of those things like easier to eat, and I would put peanut butter on it, and it did make it better. I found myself not really wanting to eat ramen. I was kind of like, oh, I don't really want ramen. So I think that was my two things that I was like, yeah, if I didn't want. Did you have to add a lot more calories to your diet? I know I would have gotten to the point of forcing myself to add more calories, but I just, the whole time, the whole month I was out there, I did not have hiker hunger. So I struggled to eat. And I did actually lose weight. So I know that was, some people asked the question, did I lose weight on the trail? And according to the scale, based off like what I weighed before and then weighed after, I only lost like 6 pounds, but I lost 3 inches off my waist and 3 inches off my hips. So I did lose some weight out there. And I wasn't really purposely trying to. It just, I mean, because I was eating nothing but junk, but, you know. Oh, so people were asking, I guess, about Poppins. Yeah, she got off the trail too. So we weren't actually really hiking together. Like I always hike solo, but we did. We were kind of in at the same pace for a little bit. And so we did, you know, kind of meet up and like stay at the same hotels a few times, like to help save money and things like that. But I'm not honestly sure at this point as far as, you know, but I know, I think she made it to Hot Springs. I think that's what I think I had heard. So I don't know. What one did you, most hikers have fears before they start. What one did you experience that was justified once there? I did not have any fears on the trail. The only fears I had before going on the trail was the fear of not knowing how to do stuff. Like, I mean, because I had never experienced staying in towns and, you know, resupply and all these things. I didn't know what that would look like or how that would go. So that fear of not knowing if I would know how to do it or if I would be able to get rides into town. And so that was like my fear. I mean, I was not scared to hike alone. I have done that now for several years. So that didn't scare me at all. No. So really, I mean, honestly, being out there, I was even less scared. Yeah. So it was, you gonna ditch that wet tent? No, I'm not. Actually, I know I complained a lot about my Z-Packs in my videos. A lot of my video is just me thinking out loud and reacting out loud. And because I wanted to capture that moment. But first and foremost, just so everyone understands, my Z-Packs tent, the floor was never wet. It never got wet. All it was is the condensation that would get on the wall of the tent. And when it would rain a lot, like hard rain, that rain was like it was flicking the top of the tent. So it would kind of shoot water on my face. But it wasn't like that much water. I probably exaggerated it in the video, unfortunately, but I probably did. So the nice thing with the Z-Packs is it dries so quick. I mean, and I don't know, it's so easy to set up. it's super light. It packs down so easy. And yes, even though I complained about packing in that bag, after that, I could pack it all every day. I could pack it up in less than like 5 minutes. So I just had to learn it, I guess. And honestly, no, I really like the tent. I really do. And I thought about the whole double wall thing. I got to thinking, no, especially like steel nylon, because once it gets wet, the whole thing's wet, and then it's heavy. And the Z-Packs, even with it wet, it was still light. Like, I don't know. I really liked it. I liked my pack. How much fuel did you carry between towns? I just carried one of the little mini things, and that usually would last me several town trips. Like, I probably could get at least go through 2 different towns before I had to refuel. I think some people might be talking to each other, which is totally cool. Oh, Poppins. Hi, Poppins. Yeah, so she got off at Hot Springs. I think I did see where she said she had gotten injured. So I hope you're doing all right. How many times did you solo overnight before going on the through? I don't know, 8 or 9. I've done a lot of solo overnights in the Smokies. I mean, if you feel like it, I've got videos. You're welcome to watch them later. I don't know. I don't know if I did that many times. I did a lot of solo hiking, and I mean, I probably did at least 5 or 6 solo overnights in the Smokies. Well, no, I did one in another area, but anyway. I love your Southern voice. Well, thank you. I do not live in North Carolina. I live in Tennessee. I live in Knoxville. I'm trying to read everybody's comments without necessarily reading them out loud. How loud did you woo on Cleveland's Dome? I didn't, because I don't think I did. It was like super socked in. It was like really cloudy, and there was nobody there. So I was just like, okay, cool. Let's get down this thing. It's really windy. All right. She says she's healing up nicely, so that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Poppins. Baby Yoda gained weight. Oh, don't listen to them, Baby Yoda. Jerry thinks things went during your time on... How did Jerry think things went during your time on trail? How do you think things went, Jerry?
I knew she was strong and she could do whatever she needed to do to survive, but there are a few texts you get, in the middle of the night that scare you. But
oh, I know. It's me and my drama.
But
oh, I'm so sorry.
Needless to say, I knew she was more than capable, way more than capable, but it's hard, when you get specific text and a quick phone call and then it cuts out and, you get concerned. But
he's kind of a worry wart anyway, but I did text him one night because I was like, man, I'm so cold, I can't get warm, and he did kind of freak out. So I was like okay, I've got to start not telling him stuff like that.
To get in the car and drive, and I was like, she will kill me if I show up to get her. So
Jenna Russell, she actually has a YouTube channel too. You need to check her out as well. What did you think of backpacking in Glacier? Glacier's my favorite place so far. Oh my God, that place is like unreal. It's like another world.
It's Shangri-La.
What camera did you use to film your hike? I used my iPhone 11 Pro. That's what I used. Poppins said you're super cool and the best husband ever.
Thank you, Poppins.
Have I met any country singers living in Tennessee? Dolly Parton. She's our mascot. We actually, well, I say we, I mean, because he lived a little while with me, but I lived in Sevier County for 25 years. So that's where Dolly is from. So, yeah, I've grown up with Dolly my whole life. So she's a cool woman. Frosty, if you're unable to get back out on the trail this year, are you thinking about doing any smaller trails, or will you go back out in 2021? So I definitely want to finish this hike. I hate leaving things unfinished. Oh, I don't know. I've got like some kind of OCD thing or something, but
she won't leave it unfinished.
So I definitely want to finish the trail, but ideally my ideal like what I would like to do would be to through hike the AT, through hike the PCT, and then start doing like some of the smaller trails, you know, and kind of, you know, eventually just start traveling around the country and around the world. That's would be like ideally what I would like to do long term. So
And go back to Glacier.
yeah. What do you want to do the Adirondacks? Is that how you say that? Yeah, I think eventually. I haven't been up north at all yet, so that intimidates me a little bit. Arizona Trail, yeah, I think I would. I like the warmth. I really do actually like the warmth better than the cold. Do you think Smoky Mountains was good prep for the AT? I definitely think, yeah. I mean, at least in the lower states, yeah, the Smokies is a great tool, especially if you do the trails, not the AT necessarily, but like the actual trails around, because some of those are pretty tough trails. So, yeah, I definitely think it helped a lot. All right, let me answer some of these other questions real quick, and I'll come back. And as far as like, yeah, will I start where I left off? It just depends. Probably not where I left off. Most likely I will move up the trail somewhere pretty far up so I can get to Katahdin, and then I'll just come all the way back down, and then I would like to just keep going northbound, you know, keep it all northbound, but we'll just see. I'm pretty open at this point. I do have to read this question because it's cute. How was it meeting Hallie Scott? He was a super awesome, cool guy. I am so impressed with just like he kind of went out there, like really no prep, so to speak. He just kind of went out there. Man, he was like busting out like 30-mile days, and I mean he did have military background. So, but yeah, I was just real impressed. He's just a very down-to-earth person. So anyway, it was very nice meeting you, Idaho. All right, longest hike completed before attempting the AT. I don't really, I'm assuming the question just means like the length, I assume. So I guess I would say Glacier was like the longest hike. We did a 6-day backpacking trip there in 2018. And we did, I think, around 60 miles, which doesn't sound like a lot, I guess, but for Glacier, it was quite a bit.
It was brutal, so yeah. But it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it's just crazy. And what is the one piece of gear you thought you'd love and now realize it's dead weight? So maybe not dead weight, but I carry this Garmin. And I will say this, on the AT, I don't know if this is extremely necessary. I'm not telling anyone not to take it because safety purposes, you're better to have it than not. But I used it one time. That was it. And that was the one time I didn't have signal at camp. But I never used it the rest of the time. I always usually had signal. So I kind of wish I at least got the mini because then it would have been lighter weight. Oh well. But it might work good for like the PCT or something. I don't know. I'm not getting rid of it. I mean, I'm still going to carry it. But it does sort of feel like, man, that's 8 ounces. I don't need. I mean, I'm really kind of joking. So don't take me too seriously on that. Because it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Tyler. Okay, let me answer that one in a second. Let me get through these questions. I thought I would be more organized than I actually am. And kind of reiterating a question, would you stick with the ultralight shelter? Yes. I will stay with my Z-Pack tent, and I am happy with it. Someone asked about, did I think Baxter should stay open longer? And I would probably say no, because they close because of snow. They close because of, you know, it's too dangerous. So, oh, my pack. So my frameless, did your frameless pack cause you any discomfort? Did you enjoy the pack? Honestly, yes, it did cause me discomfort. There were times when I would get kind of some pains like in my shoulder area, like the blade area, or like my lower back would hurt, like kind of ache a little. It was worse towards the beginning. And I think a lot of it was just I didn't have it sitting on my hips properly. And it's a frameless pack, so you just don't have that kind of that frame to sort of keep the pack positioned a certain way. So what's happening is I would stuff my pack for the day, I would put it on, and it was so comfortable, it was so light, and then later through the day it would sort of feel like it was settling, and as it would settle, it would feel heavier. I definitely think if you're going to do, I'm sorry, I keep burping. That's disgusting. Anyway, sorry. I think if you have a frameless pack, you just have to think about the fact that you can't carry a whole lot of weight with it. I mean, you just can't. My total weight of my pack with food and water was about 25, 26 pounds. And so, and honestly, I don't know if my pack could have held much more than that. I mean, not for me personally. It could be because I have a hip belt that I needed a smaller size. I mean, like I said, I lost 3 inches. So, and it was already like pulled pretty tight. So that's the one thing about my pack I don't like, is that I can't change the hip belt out. But truthfully, I love the pack. I mean, I love the pockets. I love the way it looks. Honestly, it was comfortable. I mean, I never had like any kind of rawness from it rubbing me or anything like that. I mean, I never had anything like really painful with it. There was just times when it would be kind of uncomfortable. I feel like I was having to adjust it. But then again, my posture was terrible on the trail. I was trying to stay upright, but my posture was just terrible. So I don't know. I'm still gonna keep my pack, and we'll see. Oh gosh, so many questions here. Do I think I would ever hike European trails after? I hope eventually I do a lot of hiking in other countries. That's absolutely, would love to do that. Would Jerry do the Arizona Trail with me? Yes, I hope that once I get through these through hikes, then he'll start doing a lot more hikes with me, because they'll be shorter term hikes and he can do them.
Yeah, with my work, I can't afford to take longer than a couple of weeks to possibly a month off. But
well, I do it every night. Live chat every night. No, yeah, y'all would get really sick of me real quick if I did that. But I do have some other videos coming out, and actually, one of the videos I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give y'all forewarning. Barbara for Texas Hikeaholics, Taylor, Hampshire Hiker, and Frosty, I am going to be tagging you. You don't have to do it. Don't feel like you have to do it. But I'm going to do a get to know me video, and that's going to be coming out in like another day or two. So watch for that. And I just think that would be cool, because I feel like so many hikers, YouTube hikers, we talk about hiking all the time. That's all we do. We don't really like talk about ourselves as much, and it'd be kind of cool to kind of get to know people, you know, in a way. So anyway, watch for that, and you guys will be tagged. Like I said, don't feel like you have to do it, but if you want to, do it, and then you can tag other people if you want, or you don't have to, whatever, you know. It's just something cool I thought would be fun to do. I got the idea, not the tagging part, but I got the idea. Julia Sheehan did a video recently, and I was just like, oh, that's kind of I think I want to do that. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to start tagging other YouTubers to do it. So you guys are going to get tagged. Okay. Did you hear from Quicksand? I'm not sure what that question means, but I know that he did choose to get off the trail, and I just feel so sad for him. I think he's such a great guy, and his videos are so good. I mean, oh my gosh, I know what it's like through hiking and how hard it is to go out there every day and just hike, and then try to throw some videos in with it is like a lot. And so, and he did such a good job. Like, I mean, all my YouTuber friends have done a really great job with their videos. So I'm not like, I mean, I'm so impressed. I mean, honestly, I think honestly better than I did on mine. But we all have our own style, and that's what I love about it. I love that we all kind of do our own things, and that's what's so great about it. And that way people can watch all kinds of different people, and you know, you don't get bored, because you get all these different, you know, perspectives. But anyway, but I just feel so bad. I mean, he was almost done, and I mean, he's been hiking since 2019. I mean, I just feel so bad.
Yeah, it broke my heart for him.
Anyway, but I don't know. Did I meet Hawk? No, I never did meet Hawk. Have you ever felt unsafe on trail being a female solo hiker? I have not. I haven't. I mean.
You haven't met my wife.
No, I know. It's not because it's me. I just don't think, I think movies and social media and people make the woods sound a lot scarier than it actually is. I just don't think the woods is that scary. I think the woods is a lot safer. How is Yoda doing with the leaving the trail? I think he's enjoyed himself quite well. He has his rest of his family here. He has several baby
I'll get his
Yodas.
homies.
But he definitely wants to go back out on the trail. He's indicated to me that he's ready to be back out on the trail. Yeah.
Let's see, I'm gonna put this little homie here.
Yeah, I had.
Oh gosh,
Here,
I'm sorry, baby
here,
Yoda.
here, it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of different little baby Yodas. Like I have this little one here, and
then
this one.
we've got the Mac Daddy monster
and
mama.
then I get this one too that Roxy
And
gave
the big
me.
boy and girl.
Named me. So I've got a lot of different little baby Yodas. So, actually, we did 60 miles in Glacier, but that was over 6 days. So,
we didn't want to leave.
What programs did I use to edit my videos? I just used iMovie. Like I said, I didn't do any fancy editing with my videos. Maybe I should have. I know sometimes people said they couldn't hear me. And I think that's because I was whispering because there's other hikers around, and I was sort of like, I don't know. I didn't want to be that person that's like, I'm out here, talking it up when people are just trying to hike. So, and let's see here. Another question was, would you start later next time to avoid bad weather? No, because there's no way to do that. I could start later and have bad weather. I could start early, have good weather. There's just no way to predict the weather, period. Taylor, will you keep making YouTube videos off trail? Yes, I'll still make videos. I know, like I said, I'll have that one coming up. So I have that question for you guys. Are you guys going to still keep making videos? Because I think you should. I think you should. So I'd watch them. Why did you not do your filming like in the Smokies? Because it's so much work. I know if you watch my Smokies videos, they're a lot better edited. Some of them have music. Some of them are, I set the camera up, I walk away. But I'm going to tell you, we're talking, I might have done a 6-mile hike and it would take me 10 hours to do it because of the filming. I mean, just what I had to put into it. That's why it blows my mind what Quicksand was doing. And even honestly, even Taylor and Frosty did a lot more stuff than I did. But I guess my videos were longer, so I guess there's that. But I don't know. That's because I talk too much. I talk a lot. But, have I been to Cherokee National Forest? Yes, I have. Was that Bug Yoda? Yeah, I guess it was. I guess we could call you that.
My team a big
someone said his homies. Yeah, that's Yoda's homies. Oh, that's hilarious. How tall am I? I'm 5 feet 5 inches, just average. I'm trying to go back and see if I missed anyone. Would I consider doing weekly videos? Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do. I will tell you though, I have a couple videos left after my, after I got off to the trail. I still had 6 videos I hadn't put out yet. And every day that I've been putting those videos out, I've been losing a ton of subscribers. I mean, I've probably lost over 100 subscribers. And since I started putting out the videos after I got off trail, and I was like, well, maybe no one wants to see my videos anymore. So I don't know. I mean, I think I'll probably just go back to weekly or something like that. I don't know yet. I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna, I guess, I don't know. Y'all tell me what you want me to. You all tell me. You're the one that watches my stuff, so you just tell me what you think. I'm kind of getting to where I'm like, maybe I should just do weekly and give people a break, and there you go. But we'll see. I'm going back. I feel like I missed some questions. I swear I do. Jerry, what do you do for work? Okay, while you're thinking of that, I'm going to answer some more questions.
Okay.
What would you change packs if you didn't have to worry about money? I don't know. I might rebuy my pack and change it up. I don't know. It's hard to say. I will say I had a 6 Moon Designs pack. And if you're somebody who's not like ultra lightweight, like you're kind of mid lightweight, like maybe you're at 15 plus base weight, they have some good packs. I'm just going to tell you, their hip belt system is amazing. And they're just not very pretty packs. I'm sorry, 6 Moons, but I mean, no, they do have newer packs, and they may be pretty, but they're older packs. Which I had the one I had was the Fusion
50.
Ooh, it's not pretty, but it was comfortable as could be.
She doesn't think they're pretty.
I'm just being honest. I mean, I'm never gonna be the person that's gonna be like, oh, this company is perfect and they do nothing wrong. I'm just gonna tell you how it is, and that's why I'm not an ambassador for anyone. Just because I just don't want to ever feel like I have to, like I can't say something if I need to say something. So that's just me personally.
Okay, what I do for a living. Let's see. My family owns a jewelry store, and I've worked there pretty much straight out of high school. Pretty much. Great business. You know, it's awesome working with your family. But these times have been really trying. You know, small business and everything going on. So it's classified as not essential right now, which we completely understand, and we're not open. We're doing the right thing, but it's what it is.
What was the best day I had on trail? Oh man, I will say, best day on the trail. Oh, that's tough. I mean, there was moments. There was like some really awesome moments, like the sunrise at Max Patch, when my friend Angela brought me donuts and Diet Coke, and anytime I got the Trail Magic, those were my best times. Was the Trail Magic times? Yeah, I would say those were all of them. They were just, I love that so much. Just Trail Magic. I don't know, just the generosity and kindness of people. It just amazes me. Has Gretchen's Rock officially been named yet? I don't know. I think we need to make it official. I'm just saying. What is your favorite hike in a state park around Tennessee? Virgin Falls.
Yes.
That's a great hike. That waterfall is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Will you take me and pull me on a sled so I can say I hiked it? Come on now. It's too hard. What about the CDT? I do want to do the CDT. I guess it's just, I think I need to get through the other 2 trails and then see how, things go, because, yeah. Checking the time here. I think, did I get all the questions? I didn't quite do that the way I had anticipated. Oh, someone asked me about the pocket that holds my water bottle. That you buy through the same company, Waymark Gear, but it's a separate cost. You can add it. So when you go on Waymark Gear to get a pack, you can customize a pack and build it from scratch, and that's what I did. The liters on my pack was a total liter of 50 liter, but the inside, like the main compartment, was like 37 or something like that. Let's see. Someone asked about my thoughts on a Dyneema backpack, and my thoughts are, personally, for me, I didn't want to get a Dyneema pack because I'm too rough on my packs. I like throw them around. I'm just rough, and I knew I would have it ripped. So, and I do think you have to be pretty lightweight for it. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak much because I don't own one, and I haven't owned one. But I just personally knew I didn't want to get one, and that's why I went with a pack that was X-Pack material, because I knew I could be rougher with it. But I am getting a Dyneema pack cover, so there's that. Someone asked what a Nero is and a switchback. A Nero is where you hike so many miles in a day, and then you get off trail and stay in town. Typically, a Nero is where you hike nearly no miles. Most of my Neros I hike like 8+ miles, but I don't know. I call them a Nero, so I don't know. And a switchback is just basically where if a trail is going a certain direction, it turns, it goes the opposite direction again. And what that does is it keeps the trail not as steep. So it makes it easier. Personally, I think it makes it easier to hike on. So I think that was all of the questions that. Oh, my favorite hike in the Smokies. In the Smokies, my favorite hike is to Hemp Hill to Bald, and that is on the Cataloochee Divide Trail, and it goes by an area called the Swag. And there's a section, a place you can kind of get off and hang out. There's like chairs and stuff, and it was called, oh my gosh, my mind's blank, Gooseberry Knob.
Gooseberry Knob.
That's where Jerry proposed to me, so it is still my favorite trail. I love it, and it's
fall.
Yeah,
Absolutely beautiful.
in the fall, so for sure. Just want to make sure. Oh, did you listen to music while hiking, and what genre? So I did listen to music, which I was surprised. I didn't think I would want to do that, but I did. And my genre is all over the place. I just I listened to a lot of stuff that like got me, pepped up, get me up the mountain and stuff. But yeah, it was just kind of all over the place. In fact, some people caught me singing. I was listening to Bob Marley, and I was singing, and a couple hikers caught me. It was funny, but I'm filming it, so who cares? Can you be real about the bathroom situation? How do you handle with no privy? You go to the bathroom out in the woods. I mean, honestly, you get your trowel or use a stick or whatever you're using, and you get off the trail. You dig a hole, and like you go off into the woods. Like they say 200 yards. So I just went far enough off the trail that I couldn't be seen. It's pretty far off the trail, and you dig a hole and you try to aim the hole and then scoop it into the hole and cover it up, and then clean your hands with your hand sanitizer afterwards, and that's what you do, and that's just how it is. And I will say I only had to do that 2 different times, I think, on the trail, maybe 3, because there was always privies. So I didn't ever have to. Towards the end I had to, because they didn't want you using privies, but there's a lot of privies on the. What's Jerry's big dream?
I thought I answered this one last time.
Oh, did you? Oh, to traveling? Is that it? Living in a van by the river? Do you feel more safe being home or being on the trail? I would rather be on the trail. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would rather be on the trail. And, but, I just want to see this thing end so we can all be on the trail. So, yeah. How are we both dealing with quarantine at the moment?
We haven't killed each other yet, so that's a plus.
you guys going crazy. So here's the funny thing, right? I'm pretty introverted, so this is like no big deal to me. I mean, literally, my phone rings, and I go, yeah, no. I don't recognize the number. I'm not answering it. So I haven't really talked to people, and he had to go out today to go to the grocery store because we were getting low on food. And he's like, "You want to go?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to go out." So it doesn't I don't know. I'm kind of fine just being at home and doing my own thing. I think he's definitely a lot more extroverted. So I think he kind of misses getting out. I mean, I do miss being outside, like on trails and stuff, but. Yeah, for me, I don't care. I mean, yeah, eventually this is going to get old. I'm not going to lie, but for now, it's whatever.
It already is. Thank God for Xbox Live.
Did you have issues with people hitting on me? No. I'm like the mom of the trail, I think. I never, ever, the men on the trail, men through hikers, honestly, from the ones I met, and this is just my personal experience, but they were all very respectful. So I never had any kind of thing like that. Can Jerry make a video on how you met? I mean, well, maybe, yeah. Why do folks always tent at a shelter? Can't you tent anywhere? I guess it just depends where you're at. But I will say one of the reasons, I always liked going to a shelter area, and then tenting was usually there would be like cables or bear boxes, and I like taking advantage of those. So that's why I always kind of did it. Plus, I mean, I do like camping with other people. I like tenting better than, I don't really like shelters, but I kind of like there being other people around. I mean, okay. Oh, hopefully I didn't miss anybody else here. Well, we're like an hour and 5 minutes, so I guess we've probably come to a lot, you know, I guess there's not really a time. I don't know. Taylor, you can provide trail magic if you hike through New Hampshire. Oh, yes. See, I wish I could do it this year because if I could do a flip-flop, then next year I can watch your videos while you're on the trail, you know? So, yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, hopefully it'll all work out, you know, but, because there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, hike with you. I mean, that's not happening because, yeah, you're a lot faster than me, which is totally cool. How did my kids feel about you being away for so long? My kids don't care. My kids are 23 and 21. So my son has his own apartment. My daughter lives with her boyfriend. Yeah, they don't care. I mean, they miss me, but yeah. Rain jacket. Did you see a lot of single? Okay, so my gear. I feel like maybe, I don't know if I should do a different gear, like a gear follow-up video. Maybe I might do that. I did love my rain gear. I did. So I don't know. I think I might, if I can figure out. Yeah, if I can figure it out. I always filtered my water. I never just drank from it, but I don't know. Probably been okay. Do you see yourself with a future in the communications or media? I was in marketing. That's what I did. I was in marketing, so yeah. Yeah, probably. All right. Well, I might have missed somebody. I'm sorry. Other than the few people who are commenting, I'm not going to answer some of your all's questions. I'm sorry, guys. If they're inappropriate. So Jenna said, Jenna Russell, the one I was talking about, she also does YouTube. So she is going through chemo right now. And so y'all have to send her, you know, your well wishes and prayers. And she did say she's going to do some videos on that if you want to check that out. So, definitely. And then just real quick, so we'll do one more here. Rain jacket, I recommend Montbell. Love it. Love the Montbell. All right. Well, yeah, hour 7 minutes. I still got like 184 of you watching. You guys are so awesome. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to just be like, okay, see ya. See ya. Won't want to be ya. Can you tell? I have some, a martini here, but yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not, hey. Shh. Anyway, I'm not, whatever.
My turn.
Barely. Zion National Park. Question.
Yes, please, one
yes,
day.
we were
That's on my bucket list.
We were going to do that before I decided to do hike the AT, but okay, well, Taylor, looks like you're getting some questions on here. Well, the nice thing is you all can oh, hi, Rachel. Sorry I missed you earlier. I know I missed some of you guys. I am sorry. Hi, Roxy. Sorry if I missed some of you guys. I like doing these things because I feel like I'm kind of interacting with you all like in the moment. But I mean, I also feel like I'm all over the place. So
it's hard to keep up, babe.
All right. You're hovering. Yeah, I'm hovering around.
I'm sorry.
He's hovering.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't know I don't like hovering.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Well, does anyone have any other questions that I did not answer that you really, really desperately want me to answer before I say see ya? How about singing Rocky Top again? I can only do that when I'm on the trail, guys. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not a good singer, and I just do it because it's fun in the moment, but no. I'm not going to sing right now. Sorry. Did I have any health issues? No. Nope. So that's why I wanted to get this hike in. How are you at hanging a bear bag?
She learned.
No, I'm not good. I wish they would just put... I just wish they would put those things up all through the parks, because all through the AT. Yeah.
The awesome guy at Amicola Falls did teach.
Did Jerry hike before we met? Nah, not really.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
A lot younger. She brought that back.
And as far as this thing goes, yes, the one time I used it, it worked. That's all I can say about it. I don't really have a whole lot of opinion about it. I'm sorry. Okay, well, can give you some sort of guide for hiking the 900 Smokies. Okay, so first you need to go to the website. Just Google Smokies 900 miler. You can print off or download all trails, and then you'll be able to mark them off. Go and buy the book, Day Hiking the Smokies. You can Google that too, find it on Amazon. And it gives you kind of a way, the book is basically ways to hike the 900 with having to redo as few of trails as possible. So those are my 2 recommendations for that. And thanks, Joe. Hi, Donna. All right, guys. Well, there's so many of you. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Okay. Hi, Alan. Okay. Well, I'm scrolling. I think some of you guys are talking to each other, which is awesome. But I'm like, I hate to miss somebody. So you feel bad, like. Well, either way. So, oh shoot, I just saw Bob. Really? No, come on. Okay, so. Oh, Robin, I'm sorry you're recovering from a broken leg.
Oh, gosh.
Good night, Chris.
That's your heart.
Go refill that martini. Okay, so, yeah, it's like an hour and 12 minutes now, so I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope I answered everybody's questions. I probably didn't do it quite as organized as I had hoped to do, but that's what these live videos are, right? We're just kind of chilling, hanging out. So, cheers to everyone. Thank you for joining me, and like I said, I do have a video it's going to come out probably in the next couple of days. That's get to know me, give you a little bit of stuff about myself, and I'll be tagging some of you YouTubers. And then I do have 2 more trail videos that I want to put out as well, so hopefully, I don't think any of you guys are going to unsubscribe, but whoever is unsubscribing, I'm still good through it, I swear. So anyway, good night, everyone, and thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing, and I love you all very much, and hopefully I will get to see some of y'all on the trail again at some point. And until then, try not to go too crazy in your quarantine, and hopefully we'll all be able to get back out on the trails and outside, and yeah, so anyway, so
yeah, this is hard staying home. It really is.
It isn't if you're an introvert. I'm just saying. Just another night at home. Anyway, good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.